let's start from scratch. So we'll go to new. Where do we get our symbol set from? We do want an orienteering map, and I'll choose other file. And let's go to documents, maps. And so I've downloaded something from the British Orienteering Federation, and this is a sprint map we're going to make. So we're going to use the 4000 scale 2019 sprint standard number 2, second revision. Okay, let's open that up. And there we go. Might as well save our map off the bat. We'll call it Mesa College. I'll replace the old one. And let's open a few background maps and see what it's looking like. So we got our Kartapullautin output with the depressions. There might not be any depressions on this one. DEPR, but if they are, they're in purple, and that's helpful. And we will use the new offset because all our other georeferenced stuff will be using the same offset. We can go back that way, and then look, it has contours. So if you really want to like draw your own contours, you know, you can do that. I like to zoom into maybe 8 times, and the thicker brown lines are the index contours. So you can kind of do that, drawing Bezier curves. And then, you know, you can see if you turn off the background map, there's our contour. But what we'll try to do is actually import our contours so that we don't have to draw them all, and we can see how they match up. So let's first, let's just focus on the contours, and then maybe we'll add some other imagery. So we'll go to import and go to our Lidar output, and output 2 is going to have the contour output, Kartapullautin. Then we'll use that existing offset and angle. We'll hit OK. Should take a little while to import it. Oh, that wasn't too bad. And you can see, you might not be able to see very well here, but there they are. What we can do, though, is we can convert them to make them more visible. So let's click on an index contour. And let's click on the index contour there, and let's do change symbol. And that will change it. And let's do the same with the contour lines. So click on the contour line, change symbol. And there they are, they're showing up. And now we got some form lines as well. So it generated 5-meter contours for us. And if we want 2.5-meter contours, we can use these form lines. And let's convert those as well. And we could actually change those into contours if we wanted. We could change them all to that. So there it is. Now let's hide the base map. Let's zoom out, and there, and we can zoom in, say 1 time. There we go. There's the campus. Zoom in a little more, maybe 2 times. Focus on that area. And then background map. You can see it with the background map. Oh, there's a purple depression right there. So, yeah. The other thing to know about when you're importing these contours is these aren't bad looking contours, actually. But let's zoom in. to 8 times. Click on one. You see it's a bunch of points. Let's do hide the background map. Let's do smooth convert to Bezier curve, and that kind of like smooths it out a little bit. And look, we have another thing here. Our depressions. So we have to convert that too. Let's just convert it to a contour for now. And yeah, all the spots with purple areas are going to have that. I could also do one at a time with this. If I want to, make sure I systematic and I hit all the depressions. So let's go ahead and change symbol. I wonder if I can undo that. I can undo it. What was the symbol? Symbol number undefined to symbol number. Okay, so those depressions were undefined. Let's undo that again. Let's just do the one. Okay, so if that's a depression, then I have to tag it as a depression. So there's my draw symbol. There we go, slope tags. Zoom out. And let's show the background map. Let's go ahead and zoom in to 4 times. Now let's do 2 times. And we'll kind of pan around the map and look for more depressions. Now, there they are right there. And you can see that that you have to do the same thing there. So that's the process. But you know what? I'm going to delete all this stuff because we have another source we can use for contours. So let's zoom out. Let's select everything on the map. Let's delete it. Let's do that. Okay, so we used Kartapullautin generate contours from the NOAA data, but we also had NOAA generate the contours for us. It'll be interesting to see what shows up over the depressions. So let's try importing those. So we go to File, Import, and let's go up. It was our next job, and there are the contours. Use the same offset, click OK, and there it is, importing the objects, and bam, we got them. So let's zoom in that much. Okay, good, we have a contour there. It's a little bit different than Kartapullautin's, but it's interesting how closely they match up. Let's just change everything that's there to a contour. Boom. But watch, it's only going to change one thing. So even though we're trying to select all symbols, this is like layer 70, symbol number, boom. There's that. And then all the rest of them are there, unchanged. So why don't we just change everything to a contour to make it simple. So select the whole map, hit contour, hit change symbols. Click OK, then bang, everything's a contour now. Now let's zoom in and see how they compare. Okay, well, not exactly the same, but close enough. Probably good enough. What I like about Kartapullautin's contours is you see here this little let's zoom in on that area. These are kind of annoying. That might be true in reality, but it's just, you'd have to maybe go there on the map and see if it really was like that. And again, they're going to be not curvy, or they're going to be kind of like point to point to point. You can change them to curves. That kind of smooths them out. See what happens to this one. Change to curve. Boom. Yeah, nice and curvy here. Right. Zoom back out. We got a bunch of contours. Then you'd have to like set an index contour yourself. Usually every fifth is index, and the image file that you're looking at kind of automatically calculated index contours, so you can just go, click on this one here and make it an index contour. Garbage. Okay, index contour set. There, that one's set. This one down here is an index contour. So now we have, and then since it's 2.5 meter contours, like that's what we ordered. And so you notice it fills in the in-between lines. So we got to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this one here will be another index contour because it's like every 5 lines. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we're good. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so we got a lot of contours that we'll need to edit later. Let's get some more aerial imagery and see how it all looks. So open some more maps. Right, so we have the 2020 data. Click on no tiles. I calculated that out. No, we don't need infrared. That could be kind of cool though if you load it as infrared. Kind of can make vegetation a little easier to deal with. But now we can see it over the map, what the contours look like. You can see, oh look, there's a hillside there, down to the parking lot. That looks pretty nice. Amazing, these contours. And then of course, in the parking lot, you get this weird thing. I mean, it's just going to be flat, right? But why do we have this little thing there? Okay, so, but again, I could have used the Kartapullautin contours are a little smarter. Okay, and then we have our Google aerial photo, which is going to have more recent data, and that's really good to have. So let's go to there. So I got that from CalTopo, and then I ran it through GDAL to take out the tiles, and now the background image. Okay, so here we have the start of our map, and in future episodes we'll add the field checking and start drawing objects and putting it all together. But we got a starting point here. Don't forget to save. And a fun thing I like to do is optimize and repair. Can let me know if anything's funny going on. And all those deleted objects will then be removed from the map file. Don't forget to save again.